yeah,
we're a little further up on the bracket.
We're a little farther along. I thought we were going to have everything on site here, but we do have Mio here with Pokepen. Mio,
yeah, I see them sitting down right now.
With the Kingdom Hearts Pro tag. Sora, you know what it is. What an entertaining character. Both of these players are entertaining in their own right.
Yeah, Pokepen so expressive both in-game and out of game. You can just watch his player cam. That'd be a whole movie by itself. Mio a little bit more reserved, but you know he's got the Sora, so he's got a place in my heart.
Of course, Pokepen, we already talked it time and time again. You have the option to negate a lot of projectiles, right? So Mio, very good at like navigating these menus, right? But you might have to slightly delay a lot of things just to bait out the bucket.
Yeah, absolutely. I know Mio loves his spells, and this is a matchup where that is going to be, like you mentioned, so tricky. He might have to completely change that game plan. And there we go, the immediate bucket from Pokepen, who has also been really good at using that bucket today.
Yeah, honestly, that's Mio's strength, is really good use of spells, so he might have to adopt a new playstyle just to beat Pokepen, which is easier said than done.
Pokepen just got a little cheeky footstool, and I saw a smirk in the corner. My man's already having a good time.
Okay, I like what I'm seeing so far. Swinging a little bit too hard there. Pokepen never wants to miss those.
I see Mio already going for that wave dash back down tilt, something that was pioneered by Zachary shortly after this character came out. I haven't seen a whole lot of it used in tournament, but in the character's defense, I have not seen a whole lot of the character in tournament either.
Yeah, and Sora has a lot of these like pseudo-rekkas, right, with his Nair, that I think Game & Watch up B just kind of blows up, and there it is. Classic back air coming out from Pokepen.
Yeah, pseudo-rekkas is a great way to put it. F-tilt does not get the timing. And the bucket
is
full.
The
bucket's online, but you're gonna die anyway.
Yeah, great timing to finish the deal right there, because if he was to hold on to the bucket, he could have lost it there in stock eventually.
But you still get to keep the bucket though.
Oh, true.
So that's going to be very tough for Mio to deal with. However, it does mean he is now free to spam spells as much as he would like. He has been unleashed. Oh no, don't roll into that. Oh no.
Into the hot frying pan.
So far, I feel like both players are playing around each other's win conditions very well. The spacing for Mio is critical, and at the same time, Pokepen needs to not let himself get comboed all over.
Yeah, I feel like in this matchup, we're seeing a lot more side B just to kind of like zone break, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's such a weird matchup that you don't see very often. So both of these players are probably still in the feeling it out stage.
I love the weight there coming from Mio, just in case you air dodge. And Pokepen did, but he was just a little bit off the mark.
Yeah, and now that bacon off the side goes for the counter at the worst time as Pokepen jumps off and hits him with the turtle power.
Yeah, Pokepen always good at making callouts and making you use your resources in those moments.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, we got the Nair on the wrong side, able to stay safe though. And we still have that bucket for Pokepen. He has not pulled the trigger, he's waiting.
A up B, yep, and another punish. We see Pokepen like time and time again, able to punish that before you're able to transition into your side B.
Okay, there we go. I was about to ask, how do we close out this stock with a hard read on the recovery?
That's going to be one of the most important things you see in this matchup, is that Pokepen can't dare a lot for free, because I think Sora has the ability to deal with it just like that.
And because it catches you out of your animation, unlike a lot of counters, it will stop you in your strats and end your life if you're not careful. But that bucket is still there, menacingly.
Menacing enough to make you roll back and make a read like we just saw Pokepen did right there.
You have to be so careful. It's just ever present, and Pokepen saved it so well. Because having that in and of itself is it's a character buff. Because you have that fear, it's like a Donkey Kong charged punch, where we saw Konga's always running around with that in his back pocket, and having just the instant access to it that you know they could pull at any time forces you to not take certain risks, not overextend, and that really helps the Game & Watch player.
Yeah, when you all have like a trump card like that, when there's only so much you can do with Sora in terms of like having comeback, right? You have to fish for a lot of things, or hoping that, you know, did you run into my spell? Nope. All right, well, it's hard for me to keep up with a character like Game & Watch. Absolutely,
and we are running into round 2, keeping it simple and clean here on PS2.
We're seeing the early bucket. We're off on Gaga, so, you know, but he had to use it once he gets the advantage. I think that's a crucial time to use it.
And you really, as Mio, need to mix up that Thundaga timing especially. That has been the bread and butter of how Pokepen has been getting his bucket.
Hey, we're trying to shark with these up Bs, up airs.
But now the Nair train is starting, and if it's not Nair, it's up air. Either way, Pokepen putting on the pressure right now. And Mio is struggling to get stuff started, even if he does have it in the lead right now.
Then with the Das Boot. Oh, hit him with the giant swing.
Ow.
Let's get him out of here.
Okay. Okay, forget what I'm talking about, Mio. You got this figured out. I'm just going to not say anything anymore.
It looks pretty good for Mio so far. Able to get some tax and damage on, along with getting that stock off earlier. Ooh, and the extension on the platform. You were cooking with something, Mio. I see you.
Yeah, both of these players honestly got some stuff going. Unfortunately for Pokepen, he may not have as much in his corner right now as Mio, who is starting to really walk away with this game. It can be difficult for a character like Game & Watch, is what we were talking about earlier, to come back against a spacing character like Sora.
Almost got the landing fair into the F smash as well, but I think Pokepen was a little bit wise and DI'd out.
Staying low, I love that, and he manages to clip him through PS2. I didn't even know that was an interaction that could happen, but Mio certainly did, and finds it.
Yeah, such a master at stalling and getting these angles just to throw Pokepen off.
The Thunder kills as well. Oh my goodness, Mio.
This is looking a way different game for Mio than we saw before.
Yeah, maybe that first game was just the data collection. However, it is a best of 3, so you have to be very careful as Mio using that data collection very cautiously, because you need to make sure you not only close out this game, but also the next.
Yeah, and honestly, against someone like Pokepen, you're never safe.
No, you are not. Up tilt, up air. I noticed that, oh, that almost did it.
That would have been quite amazing, honestly, if that worked.
I'm noticing Mio is often going for those up tilt into up airs instead of the up tilt into forward air, because forward air technically does more damage, but he wants those juggle situations.
Yeah, it's all about damage versus combo ability, right? You have to pick and choose that. Okay, looking good so far. Pokepen got Mio off stage. Once again, stalling.
No berry, he was in the air. As I see another Nest cosplay walk behind the player cam, there really is no escape. Good tech.
A little bit too early on these counters. If we can see a slight delay, I think it will make all the difference.
Pokepen narrowly escaping death with that up B there, but he is living on borrowed time. We saw that F tilt coming out from Mio. If he had walked into that, that might have been curtains.
Oh my God,
yeah.
the Thundaga not killing just yet here.
Lest you forget, that is always an ever-present option for Mio as his back throw. We haven't seen that, but that's become an option now.
Trying to swing for the F tilt. I love the delay once again from Pokepen.
Nice landing from Pokepen, barely staying alive. But the Thundaga, however, side B instead from Mio. He has been more than happy to throw that out time and time again.
Been living a little bit far too long, I think. Pokepen really needs to seal the deal right here. We saw these back airs he's been fishing for. There.
He went deep. Oh my goodness.
Still was able to make it back. Dash check 9.
Pokepen.
Why? Let's rinse and repeat.
Pokepen looking a little desperate right now. He knows he needs to get this stock. Oh, that's not gonna kill.
Sure?
Okay,
you sure?
That might have killed.
You don't see it too often, right? But I mean, let's see how Mio can finish this off. Unless Pokepen different.
I do suspect that Mio was holding the wrong DI there. I think he got DI mixed up. But still, that's totally valid because you're expecting the back throw to go off there. Okay.
Just toss him up to the skies.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Go to space. Really just a little reminder that he needed. Like, oh yeah, my up throw does kill eventually, and you're at like 200 as a piece of paper. You will definitely die.
Throw him in the bin. But I like what I'm seeing so far. I think a really pivotal part in that match that we saw was those side Bs, right? If you're able to get not only mix them up with the timing to mitigate your landing and also getting back to stage, but also if you're able to land it against Game & Watch, you also not only get damage, but you reverse the whole situation. You put him off stage.
Yeah, absolutely. So now we are 1-1 in, again, best of 3 territory because we've dropped down to losers quarters. This is not best of 5 anymore. So it all comes down to this game, and I suspect it may come down to who gets the lead first.
That's right, yeah, there's some matchups where you can see how the tone is set based on who gets it first.
Ooh, a little bit early there on the counter, but I like the idea from Mio.
Hey, try to call out after the Blizzaga.
So far, looking pretty good for Mio again.
Nice chase, I'm seeing it, yeah. I mean, you definitely have a floating jump, but that means you can meet Game & Watch in a certain amount of angles. And landing the up smash, too, it's incredibly deceptive and disjointed.
He's taken 14 damage. Mio didn't just adapt after that first game, he somehow adapted again after the second one.
Mio making a great statement for one of the best, like Sora players ever in the nation, right?
Yeah, Mio is a really incredible player, and he honestly, when you play a character like Sora, you don't have a lot to go off of. You have to figure out a lot of this stuff yourself. How am I going to deal with Game & Watch? I don't know. This character wasn't relevant when Sora came out, so nobody knows.
Oh yeah, dash attack in there. Gonna take some damage. Honestly, not too detrimental. You just have to make sure you can land once again.
Okay, I think that was on
Cycling
purpose,
through spells, right? Yeah.
Because he doesn't want Pokepen to get, oh, well,
Well,
that did not work out.
Pokepen has their ways, no matter what you do.
But once again, now you get to cycle those spells for free. He can just throw them out.
Well,
okay,
you know,
honestly, we take those.
You're okay with that. You didn't die.
Yeah, that was
as
not
long
bad.
as you lived, you still have a chance.
That's such an important win condition, and now it wasn't a threat on that stock. But Pokepen made it work anyway.
Now we're on the second stock here. Can Ash figure out a way to bring this back?
I like the 2-frame attempt there with the Blizzaga. He's not able to get it, but now he's got that Fire-Aga on lock, and I know Mio is very good at using it. Unfortunately, not this time, though.
And Mio getting a little bit antsy. We're starting to see those early S-smash swings. I can't tell if they're like baits or he's just getting antsy.
Mio wants that F-tilt at the ledge so hard, but trying to time against Game & Watch's recovery is near impossible. However, timing that back air on the dash-in, Mio's got those in spades.
I can only imagine that like Pokepen was trying to go for a parry, but the timing just threw him off.
Yeah, I can absolutely see that. Mio did wait until the last second. Very good character specialization there to be able to find that.
And get the damage here. Once again, I think if you're Mio, you're big chillin'.
Finally, we saw the back throw at like 0%. But it was for positioning. It made sense in that situation. And now Mio holding center stage. He wants to box. He wants Pokepen to trade with him because he is so far up right now that trading puts him at a significant advantage.
Yeah. And we've been seeing like every time that Pokepen gets a bucket, there's usually like an action afterward. I think Mio starting to scout that out.
Yeah, I completely agree. And now it's the battle for the Pokeball. These guys think they're in the casual bracket right now. They want that Pokeball.
Hey, another big swing, but no punish going to come from Pokepen. Just going to reset.
My man thinks he's playing golf. What on earth? The 2-time from Mio. But again, if it hits, that's the entire match. Just right there. That one F smash would be all it took. Try the 3rd time, but Pokepen does not give him the air dodge in, but he does get the counter finally on one of those up Bs.
Wow, and that's what we've been waiting for, right? We've been waiting for the counter now a little bit earlier timing because missed it so many times off stage. And it worked out. Mio will be moving on. Takes a sigh of relief.
Yeah,
Pokepen, thanks for playing. Thanks for being here.
I think he was, as far as I saw, solo Game & Watch today. I don't know if anybody saw him play anything else, but interesting to see that's the direction Pokepen is currently leaning. So give it a week and he'll be on Bayonetta or something. But for now, you know, that Game & Watch was pretty clean.
You got a Sora going through this bracket here, representing at Anime Washington. You know what it is. Oh, look at that swing, too.
Maybe we just need to get Pokepen on Sora. That'd be hype. You know his movement with Sora would go crazy.
Dude, I mean, he'd go crazy with any character.
This character's got one of the best wave dashes in the game. He would be all over that.
All right, well,
throw.
guys, thanks for being here. We appreciate everybody just kind of hanging out. Anime Washington is coming very close to a close, but it's not over yet. We got more Smash Ultimate action here in your bracket. We got only a few more matches. Who will be crowned king? We, of course, have Konga sitting pretty in grands.
Yeah, he is rearing and ready to go, but we're not there yet. First, we got